What's up? Welcome back to another topic. Oh my gosh, Willis, you're messing me up already. Welcome back to another edition of On the Topic of Blank. I got the James gang here, Elijah Stewart and Ryan Willis.
I'm supposed to say
what's going on,
y'all? Our first threesome, meaning the first.
I love to be part of your first threesome.
I appreciate that.
Three-way.
But yeah. So I was at work today, and cause I work at an antique shop. Y'all know that.
Mm-hmm.
We were hanging a chandelier from the ceiling, and I was on the ground pulling the rope, and my coworker Tony, he's a 54-year-old black guy. He's pulling up the chandelier on the ladder, right? And it's probably a good 15 feet off the ground. The ladder falls. He grabs onto the beam, the ceiling beam, right? Because it's in like a warehouse type deal. He's hanging on. I'm like, oh shoot. he goes, tie off the rope, tie it to the door. So I went back there, tied it. Every 3 seconds he's like, you got it yet? You got it yet? So I tie it off, and then he goes, just get the ladder. So I get it. And luckily he's a strong dude, so he's still holding on up there. So I put the ladder up, and he comes down. He's like, man, I'm glad Gloria wasn't in here. That's the manager. She would have freaked out. And oh man.
Nice.
54 years old and doing that?
Yeah.
Man, nice.
That's a bad cat right there.
I'm doing that one.
Goals. Yeah, he gives me all kinds of life lessons. We talk about he has some stories from the hood. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you know about the hood, Shannon? Tell us what you know about the hood.
I grew up in Mesquite, for 7 years of my life.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Hey, like having this.
No, there was when we lived in Mesquite on Halloween night, there was a shooting right down the street from us. A dude died. So yeah.
Teardrop, maybe?
Yeah, my teardrop. Yeah, I'm an OG.
Yeah.
So
he's an OG.
But yeah, he talks about fighting dudes. He used to do drugs, do all that sort of stuff. He got locked up, but now he's
changed, man.
On a straight path. He stays out of trouble.
I feel you, bro. Proud of you.
Yeah.
I mean, listen to this now. Cool.
But yeah, so what's going on with you guys?
Oh, nothing. That's cool. Coming up Monday,
Yeah.
Don't want to do that, but,
Exact same here. I mean,
So
I just don't want to go back.
well, technically it's a new year.
I'm enjoying my sleep though.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping in every day. So.
Speaking of New Year's, first segue. Any New Year's resolutions? We talked about this a little bit before, but
nah, I don't believe in New Year's resolutions.
no.
They don't make sense to me.
Exact same. Like if you're gonna do something, just start that day that you think about it.
Yeah.
Best thing to do is start now.
I mean,
Don't wait.
I think you should have like goals in the new year.
But you should have goals, just always.
Yeah, there's no point
Goals shouldn't just start over New Year's.
Preach,
You
Will.
should always have goals.
Preach.
Exactly. Because if you're waiting to New Year's to do something, then it's that much longer that you're waiting to start doing it, and all the time that you're waiting, you could be ahead by that much time. Exactly.
Yeah.
So it makes no sense.
But like one of my goals is to get a truck this year. So like,
See that stuff that's
I guess that would be my quote unquote resolution.
But if you're doing like the number one resolution, like in losing weight, wait
Yeah.
till New Year's.
if you want to work out or something, don't wait till after all this time to start it up.
But yeah,
Start that day.
a truck. I mean,
Best thing to do is start
You
the day you
should
think about
be a motivational speaker, Willis.
Thank you.
Start your own podcast.
No, I can't.
where
do
to
that,
start
too.
on?
I can't compete
dude.
with you, man.
That would be great. Dude, hey, I have 17 subscribers. You can compete with me.
James Gang.
James Gang podcast. I would listen to that all the time.
So much crap to talk about.
Oh, yeah. It'd be something that.
Just in your truck, just start recording.
Just wreck up
gosh.
every now and then. So.
Oh,
Is
that would
off
be.
topic?
Y'all, What were y'all saying? Y'all talk about just 24/7 girls and what else?
Trucks.
Girls and trucks.
Girls and trucks.
That's all there. That's all you need.
I mean, we're 17 years old. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Teenage life.
That's all you need. So you drive a Ford, right?
Yes, I do. I mean, it wasn't my choice, but
Both
yeah.
Fords.
Both Fords. If you had a choice, what truck would you drive? You
Like
really
your
care?
model and everything else.
No, just like brand. What do you think the best brand?
See, I don't have really much of a brand, but like as far as looks, kind of like Chevys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on you on that.
But I don't really get into I don't get into like horsepower and that kind of stuff because it's probably relatively close.
Well, the thing is, like, Ford's messing with me with all the V6s.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the
Yeah.
V6s. Like, they haven't messed with their V8 in forever. It's been the same V8, but they're doing their
If it ain't
new
broke, they'll
V6.
fix it.
Exactly,
You know
but
what I mean?
they're upgrading their V6 and making their V6s better than their V8.
Mm-hmm.
If they would upgrade that V8 and do something with that could be like one of the best trucks out there.
Yeah.
In Chevy, they have V8s and all that stuff. They got a 6.2 V8, they got a 5.3, and their stuff works. And Chevys look better in my opinion.
Y'all probably saw this last night. I put on my story, like, give us topics to talk about tomorrow, like topics y'all want to hear. And Jack Rossler started texting me, going off about cars. He's like, I want to hear about the how Tesla's customer satisfaction has gone down and like all this sort of stuff. But then, but then he got on trucks, and I was like, that's something we can talk about. I was like, I'll have you and Mike asking me on like next week, and we'll talk about all that cars. But maybe, I don't know. But it's like trucks is something we can talk about.
Well, yeah, it's easy. Oh, one truck there is that I kind of like now is the Tundra. I mean, people like
Toyota,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tundra's last.
Well, a lot of people just have a stigma about Asian cars or non-American.
American made.
Yeah.
Thing is, Tundras are actually made in Texas though. All Tundras are made in Texas.
Yeah.
So they're more American than some other stuff is. Because like Ford, they ship their stuff from China.
Mm-hmm.
All their stuff comes over, and then it's put together here.
And
Toyota actually makes it here.
Jack had a good point that pretty much all work trucks do the same job. Like they're basically on the same level. Except for GMC, that was his big point.
They like to put too much chrome on stuff.
Yeah. They look pretty, but
yeah, that's more of like a luxury truck, and I wouldn't be getting a truck so I could baby it and not do anything in it. It's a truck, you do truck things.
Says the guy that won't go mudding.
I went mudding a few times, and you know what happened.
What happened? You gotta. You can't just.
No, I'll go mudding. I'll do it. Like I have nothing about that. I just don't want to do it all the time because I mean that's a lot of stress on the truck. Number one, so I don't want to intentionally just be an idiot and break something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it for fun, but I'm not gonna do it all the time to just try to break something on my truck.
Yeah, I feel you.
So that shit's expensive, and I don't have a job. So.
Well, get a job.
Except when we spend all the money.
Yeah, that's what sucked about the break for me, is that I didn't work the entire break because I couldn't, because the shop wasn't open.
No excuses.
Just go up there when no one's there.
Hey, over here.
Break the window. Yeah. Hey, text my boss. Hey, I work today.
You only 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Back pay.
But yeah. So I'm hurting right now, but I'm getting back into it. So.
Same. I've had a broken leg for like 2 months.
Okay, that's different kind of broken, but.
What?
Yeah. True. This is true.
I'm perfectly fine, so fuck yeah.
And you still don't have a job.
Huh? Yeah.
Lazy bum.
I am lazy, that's true. I like to sleep in, I'm sorry.
But you're our lazy bum. No homo.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Make me feel important.
Is that the first time you've ever broken something, Stu? Or no?
It is.
Yeah, knock on wood. It's my dog barking in the background. But So that's the football injury, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just tell us about that experience.
Like how it happened, or like.
Yeah, just the whole rundown of it, the situation.
So basically, let's say my linebacker got chopped, and I was in front of my linebacker, and he was rolling to my leg, and I fall down, feel a little pop, but I'm about to get up, walk to the next play, and I roll over and I look at my ankle, and it's pointing to the left, and my leg is, straight. I think it's straight, and it's pointing to the left.
Don't look.
So I'm over here yelling for Doc, come on. And cheerleaders, everybody just gets quiet. And then, from there, they pop it in. I'm sitting here screaming, yelling, praying, cussing, everything, And they pop it in. And they go, well, we have to go to the hospital. I was like, oh, no hospitals. I'm good. Just tape it up and let me stand on the sidelines with some crutches, right?
Yeah.
Like, no, well, you have to. It's precaution. I was like, fuck precautions. Excuse me. Forget precautions.
You're fine.
And so they put me on a little golf cart thing. They would pull me outside to the outside of the stadium, wait for the ambulance to come up. They're like, oh man, you like this ambulance? It's pretty cool. I was like, ambulance are not fun.
I'm not gonna like the
Why would you be thinking
the $400 bill I'm gonna get. You know what I mean?
He was like, no, trust me, bro, you like this. I was like, so it has airbag suspension? He's like, no, liquid. I was like, what? So anyway, so I'm trying to sit there and talk to the guy who's in the ambulance with me.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, they gave me some kind of medicine. I don't know what it was. Best medicine ever. I'm not a junkie, but anyways. So fast forward to let's see. Today, after I come from the hospital, sitting around walking around with my crutches. Crutches suck. Anyways, go back to school, get me a wheelchair. Everybody starts asking questions. That's the worst thing about something happening to you is when you start having to ask questions or answer questions. And then so I had my surgery. Yada yada yada. Had to wait about 6 weeks before I went back to the doctor. Went to the doctor last Thursday, and he let me start walking again finally. And then so I have to go back another 3 weeks for another checkup and start physical therapy. But that's the short story over it.
Yeah, where are you doing physical therapy at?
I don't know yet. We'll see.
When I hurt my shoulder, I went to Peak right up here.
Yeah, that's where my brother went for his shoulder.
I like them a lot. So just throwing it out there.
I can tell my dad about that.
Yeah. They're real nice people.
Oh really?
Another accident problem. All you have to do is physical therapy.
Yeah. Knock on wood, Willis. So
I play sports.
So that's what. That's probably what kind of prompted you to get out of football, right?
Oh, never gonna talk like that. But,
yeah.
Nah. I mean, it was kind of that, but it's I don't know if I should say this, but I disagree with some of the stuff that was going on in the program.
Oh, absolutely.
The punishment that they were doing. It's I didn't feel comfortable having them do punishment for something that I didn't think I should be.
When the teams have to do punishment because the hurt kid isn't going to workouts and standing there, but after school when he's got stuff to do, he's got a hurt leg, he's got to take care of that, he's got to go to doctor visits and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're making the whole team do punishment because this guy's taking care of himself. Makes no sense.
And then it started before that anyways. I just, practices, doing the same thing over and over again, doing that for 3 or 4 months straight.
And not seeing results.
Exactly. It's just boring,
You gotta change it up. We're gonna get really good at one thing, but we're never gonna be, football's not just one thing, you gotta do multiple things. Our coaches like to do just the same drills over and over.
Yeah.
That's why I just got bored of it.
I'm in the same boat. That's why I left, because, it's not fun losing.
Yeah.
And especially,
Forney's good at that.
and especially doing punishment and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And like, don't get me wrong, I love our coaches. I think we all do.
Yeah.
And we think they're great guys. They're just, you know.
It's just the way they go about things,
And I don't even think it's all of the coaches, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Trust me. You have guys that don't want to come and work out when they
Don't
should be
take it
working out. But like I said, if you want to be great, you got to do great things, right? You know, we have guys that, you know, they could be up there working out, but they're at home watching, you know, Netflix or whatever it is.
Well, no, like not even that. Like, don't get me wrong, that too. But I'm saying like the coaches, some are more to blame than others are. That's what I'm talking about. You know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else.
I'm like, yeah, we're not gonna name names, but.
But then, like I said, well, it just wasn't fun. And when you're not having fun, and then you get hurt playing the game, it's like, whoa, you know. Just really, for me, do I really want to keep playing? You know, that's why.
Especially for you, because you weren't planning on playing college ball or anything like that, right?
No.
Yeah.
Trade school or something like that, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I've been okay playing for like 1 more year, but then I realized, you know, since I'm not having fun, I can get out. And when I get out, I have, you know, 3 more extra, you know, periods I can be off doing something. Rather than if I was to keep playing football, I would have 8 periods and then 2 hours after that to go to football practice.
Yeah.
You know, it's a 5-hour difference.
Ton of time to devote to something you know.
Exactly.
It's boring. And don't take the time to do it.
That's probably like one of the reasons I started this podcast. Just something to do. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because after I got out of football, there's a ton of more free time. So I'm working or I'm doing this or whatever. What?
Nothing. Nothing.
No, what? It's fine. It's fine.
No, it's not fine. It's not fine. We'll talk about it later on.
Okay, all right. Willis, are you still in football? Because I know you got out. But
No, I got out last year. So, like, the coaches have talked to me about getting back in.
Because you sort of wanted to, didn't you? You sort of wanted to.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting back in, but then I saw everybody getting out, and they were telling me that stuff just, like, the same reasons I got out just got worse. And there's just no point. And the people that were in don't really care about it, and they're not up there working out and putting the time in. So why would I go up there and put my time in?
Yeah.
Put my body on the line because nobody else on that team is. That's the same thing.
Exactly.
Like I still try to work out, and I'll be up there working out at the school because they got facilities and all that. And I'll be the only one working out. And all those kids that said they were in football and they were, you know, so like cool and athletic and all that, and none of them are in there. All those kids that said they were gonna take the time to do it, not a single one's in there. They're all screwing around doing something else.
Yep. It's kind of funny because there's a new kid at our school. He's Gage McCurry. He's a really great guy. He's in football this year.
Yeah.
He's a really cool dude. But he came from Berkner.
Oh, really?
So he played football over there. He came over here, and it's like hearing him talk about the differences between over there and here. It's kind of crazy. And like,
no offense, but California also beat Berkeley.
Yeah, but just the way they run the program, I'm saying, not like I don't know, like the off-season program and all that. Because he's not a huge fan of the punishment either. You know what I mean?
Oh, you know what I'm saying? When you punish kids that that are doing their best, it's just like I said, when the kid's doing doing what he's supposed to be doing, and then there's a kid out there that's not doing what he's supposed to be doing, and so everybody has to do punishment for the one kid that's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. It makes the people who are doing what they're supposed to be doing mad, and it's just like, why am I still doing this? Why am I being punished for doing the right thing?
Yeah.
And at that point, it's just stupid.
Yeah, like I get discipline, and on a team, really, you do need discipline, but sometimes an individual needs to be disciplined, not the entire team. And they always say it's a team thing, it's a family. It is a family.
Yeah.
But when my brother gets in trouble, I don't get spankings for him.
That's true.
I don't get grounded for his mistake.
Your brother still gets spankings?
No.
Man, even in the football games,
if someone messes up, it's not the whole team.
Of course, the whole team has to back up 15 yards, but still.
It's not the whole team that gets chewed out for it on the sideline. You know what I mean? So I'll stick to watching college ball and NFL, and that will satisfy my football needs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never really liked to watch football until like pretty much I got out.
Yeah.
Like, I never liked to watch football.
Same here.
In high school almost. When I was younger, I didn't like to watch it at all.
Yeah, I didn't used to like any sports, or to watch any sports when I was younger.
I would like to play them, but I didn't like to sit there and watch them.
I would
couldn't do
play
it.
my sports, watch my cartoons, and like I would have a cousin who like all I did was watch ESPN Sports Center.
That's my brother right there.
And it's like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah. But anyways, come back to that to the program. It's like, I shouldn't say this, but like, you know how they always say that they have trust the process, but when you trust in the process and then you look at the results, you know, your strongest kid you have in your program is benching 245, you know, and there's only two of them, and one of them is a freshman. That didn't even add up, you know. They're barely benching over squatting over 400 pounds. And,
when I saw that, I was like, I don't know if I really want to go back, because I'm not strong compared to some of like the guys that we play football against. Those guys are big guys, and when I saw that I could be at the top of some of our stuff, had to rethink it a little bit. I was like, are these really the guys I want protecting me or having my back? Because they're not putting enough effort into it.
Exactly.
So do I want to risk it with those guys? Or?
Because don't get us wrong. I mean, they're good guys, but they just don't prepare good enough. You know, they don't focus on what they should focus on. You know, sometimes.
I mean, it's high school. You're supposed to be having fun. It's not all about football. Football's not really, it's going to end at some point.
Oh, trust me.
But,
we know.
Yeah.
We all know about that, yeah.
And only about like 1 or 2% of those guys are going to go on and make it to a career. So, not even that. Stu's shaking his head. But, it just wasn't worth my time, I felt like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Same thing you said. I just wasn't having fun, and then once I got injured, that was sort of just the tipping point.
And that's how it is with a lot of people. Like, once they get injured, they really see, like, do I really want to do this? Do I want to put, like, my body on the line to do all this? And then they also see, like, how much free time you have. Because football, like, even if you're not doing all this stuff after practice, you still have, like, 2 hours of practice. Then you practicing during the middle of the day. And, I mean, it's a lot of work.
And it freed up my school schedule a lot. So I'm taking, another science. So I'm not going to have to take one of those next year.
Yeah, I started taking the dual credit, the college classes because of that, because I had so much more time to actually be focused on doing my work and stuff.
Well,
I do my work sometimes.
I was going to say, that's kind of a stretch. Well, I know you.
We know you.
You can't slip one over on us. 17 of y'all listening, don't listen to Willis.
Everything I say is fact.
Oof.
That's going to be like at least 18.
Hey, I put more work into it.
So I'm listening to this one.
You're going to listen to this one?
This one, the only ones on that, you know what I'm saying?
I'm in it. It's going to be good. Stu just spit out his water. Oh my.
No.
This is a kid's show, Stu. No, I'm just kidding.
I said the F word in accent.
Yeah.
I want to teach them
that. Yeah, F is for.
Alright, so y'all heard about this whole Logan Paul thing?
Yeah, I
heard. Seen. It's everywhere.
I wish the video was still up because I want to watch the video.
I watched
he took it down like
right after
the day he posted it, I think.
Because he posted another video saying he was sorry like that night.
Yeah.
But there's exclusive videos and we get to see it.
But
that's
it's funny because that situation's not funny, but I was talking to my grandmother when I went over to her house, and she was saying, we were talking about traveling and stuff, and she's like, I've always wanted to go to Tokyo, and like, when you're older, and I'm still healthy, you know, my health permits it. We'll go to Tokyo together and all that. And if I die before then, I want you to take my ashes to Tokyo and all that. And then that happens, and it's like that. You imagine how like crazy that would be to.
Yeah, that'd be freaky.
Walk like
I wouldn't
going in there and then knowing that people commit suicide in that forest, and then like actually seeing someone that.
Like, what made him turn the camera off? Like, I understand. Like, I get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
He's an entertainer, but it's like, don't walk closer. And, like,
well, the thing is that that wasn't on the trail. Like, he went off the trail into the restricted area, and he like even in the video, the cop or whoever was like, "You shouldn't have gone there."
Well, I think like the major thing is it's not just like finding the body, because those bodies are found at some point, but it's like the fact that he put it up on
how
like,
he handled the situation.
He blurred the face and everything, but that's just you don't do that.
Yeah. Like,
it's just a lapse in judgment.
15 million people saw that,
and most of those people are kids, because that's his fan base.
This is true. Yeah, this is true. It's crazy.
And like, it's just the way he handled the situation. Like, you walk onto a body, right? You turn the camera off. You inform the police, right?
Exactly.
They were filming. They went closer, you know.
Yeah, if you're gonna like, you can address it in the video, like say that you
like
saw
talk about
there,
it,
but
you know.
don't show it.
Because
Like,
it is a serious issue.
a
It should be
boundary.
talked about.
Yeah, it should be, but that's just the boundary. Don't show the person.
Yeah,
Because that's just.
As far as I would go, it'd be like showing the ambulance or the van or driving off. Like, I mean, that's as far as I would go. But like showing the actual body, like still in the rope, it's like whoa.
Yeah. And like I said, like most of those people are kids, and it's. And then you look at like YouTube's terms and services, like their policy.
Yeah.
Like can't show dead people, can't show like, well, you can show like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You can't show that.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people were saying, because it was on trending, and YouTube handpicks their trending. Like, if I were to put something like that, like, I would be done. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
He's just. Yeah.
But the fact that he's making so much money, all this.
Money.
Yeah, well, he got a lot of. Like, it's everywhere now. His face is everywhere because of that. So it, like, then you come to the question: is it really even gonna hurt him that he did that?
Not at all.
It's just gonna boost. If anything, any publicity is good publicity. And I mean,
did you guys see the video before that video where he's like, it's like Japan's all about respect? Or
yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's like.
And he's Houston.
I've never been a fan of Logan Paul or Jake Paul, his younger brother. Like, even on Vine, like, I didn't think they were funny.
Yeah.
And then the stuff they do is just, ugh.
Yeah, they act like
They act like little kids, you know?
Yeah, true.
But they get money for it, so people like.
Hey,
Because I think it's like part of what they do is they just do the first thing that comes to mind. Like there's no stopping.
And
they don't think about it.
There's something to be said about that, because like obviously
people watch it because like I feel like people watch it because
that's what
the people that are watching are like they wish they could do that, but they're not going to, so they just you know.
And I respect the guys and the fact that they, you know, put out a video every day. They're running their own business. They're doing all this other stuff. Like, they're successful. There's no doubt about it. I respect that they're just grinding every day. Because, like, I put out a video a week, and, like, it's like,
hard, yeah.
it's not hard, but, like, sometimes it's like, I don't want to do this, and it's like, but, like, a video a day, that would be insane.
It's not like it's not a real business. That's real work. They're actually getting a job, but it's just.
Well, they get paid because their videos are monetized and all that.
But that's like what they do.
On top of.
They buy stuff like that so they can entertain and keep getting more money.
Yeah, that is their job.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that just wasn't.
I don't think he's posted a video like since he said it like a.
No, he said he's taking a break from YouTube.
Yeah, that's
for a while, so.
Everything dies down.
Yeah, it's probably more of a. I don't know.
It's a smart move, I guess.
I would do it too.
Did you see the thing about Jake Paul? It was a while back, but he doxed Post Malone.
No, I did not. Tell me.
You know what dox means?
Tell me about it.
Okay. So they. Hold on, let me get this straight. So Jake Paul put a video out. It's called Everyday Bro. It's a music video where it's a rap song.
Yeah.
And
It's a rhyme.
it rhymes sometimes. It's not that great, you know what I mean?
It's every day, bro. Yeah, I got you.
Oh, you're familiar with it.
You rap for
Oh no, I know. Because that's what Logan puts in his videos.
You a fan of
I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna say I'm a fan, but I do watch their content.
Okay.
So
It's
All
calm
right.
down.
yeah.
Yeah. You know.
Everybody's on
Whoa,
YouTube.
whoa.
You just come up with random searches. So.
But so they made Everyday Bro, and then on another podcast, it's called the H3 podcast. They had on Post Malone, and they were talking about it, and Post Malone was like, you know, this is like a song I would do when I was like 14 or something. And like, you know, they weren't like, they were making fun of it, but it wasn't like in a super mean way. You know, they weren't like attacking Jake Paul or anything. And then Jake Paul found out about it, right? So he's dealing with it like he deals with it. Well, Post Malone orders merchandise from Jake Paul's website, and that he was gonna like wear it in a video with the H3 guy because they're good friends. They're gonna wear it in a video, sort of like making fun of him, you know, just a fun thing to do. Well, Jake sees that he orders merchandise, so he's like, in his like video, he's like, oh, I'm confused and all this, like, I don't know, because he's dogging on me, but then he orders merch, like, what's up, bro? So he gets his address from the shipping information, right? Which is sketchy, yeah. You know about this?
Nope.
But he goes to his house, gives him the merchandise, but the thing is that, like, he has a guy filming the front door from like a van, like a sniper shot.
Yeah.
And then they open the door, and he's like, Post Malone's like, what the fuck are you doing here? And all this, and just like, we're hand delivering merchandise, bro. And he was like, okay, all right, like, and Jake asked, can we like film this for, you know, a vlog? And Post is like, yeah, let me put on pants and all this, because like he's just chilling at his house. And then so Jake asked him, he's like, so I'm a little confused, like, what is going on? And you can tell like Post Malone is like annoyed, because like he's a nice guy, so he like puts up with him, but you can tell he's annoyed. And then it was just like really sketchy. And then the H3 podcast had Jake on, and they were talking about it, and it was really funny.
Should put the link in the description.
I was just about to say that. Boom. Yeah, I'll put the link in the description to that podcast. Stu has his gut out, you know, playing with himself. Not in that way. But yeah, it's a good podcast. I'll put in the link. But yeah, those guys are tough. They're like man children.
Yeah, but they're living a life.
They are.
Freaking millionaires.
22 and what, like 24?
22 and like probably 20.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think they're younger.
But yeah, they're what, the biggest? Are they the biggest YouTubers on YouTube?
Probably say so.
I think so. Yeah.
They're
So
pretty good.
I mean, you got to. They're in the top 5 at least. I know that. But you got, like I said, you got to respect them.
Yeah, I mean, people watching, you gotta be careful what you put out there.
That's true.
15 million people saw that.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
That's the thing. Like, we can drop F bombs now, and I'm sure if I get successful in any capacity, I'll still continue to do that. We just have to be more careful about what we talk about on here. Because right now we can talk about anything. And anything, and I wouldn't take heat for it except from the people, like, say, like, at our school that are listening. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
So, I was going to talk, there's something else I was going to say, but I forgot.
Something about Logan and them?
No. Gosh, we'll come back to it. Okay, so yeah, we're at 36 minutes just about. So we're getting there, you know.
We're gonna be, you know, we gotta get used to this early, you know. 'Cause
Yeah,
we're famous.
y'all gonna be on here more.
Oh, we are.
I'm planning on this is
This is gonna be
James
part
Gang
two.
edition.
yeah, this is
This is gonna be
no offense to the other people I've had on. This is probably one of the most fun ones I've done.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm expecting this to get
fun, guys.
You're in a 2-for-1 deal right now.
It
should
right.
be.
You know,
That just
double the people, double the views, right?
I don't know what
That's
to say about
that's my
that.
math. That's how I.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, I'm gonna put Logan and Jake Paul in the tags.
Clickbait.
Clickbait, yeah. I'm gonna put no clickbait in the title. Show a picture of it, like, I don't know, like a big mansion.
There's no video at all. Okay.
The thumbnail's gonna be a picture of like a big mansion. I'm gonna say, feature home, no clickbait, and then it's just not gonna show up at all.
Watch this.
What?
Click. Okay, guys.
But you're not gonna believe what happens, guys. Stu kills Willis.
I didn't hear about this part.
So, I remember what I was going to talk about. Like, how are y'all enjoying yourself on this? Like, this is a new experience for y'all.
I gotta say, this was the first. Definitely first.
Yeah, you're our first, Tanner.
Well, hey.
And it's a three-way, which just makes it all that much better.
That's intense. First time a three-way? Yikes. I don't know if I can handle that.
Well, Willis is used to making big leaps, if you know what I'm talking about. No,
Just throw that in there. Alright.
So, like, I know you said you were a little bit nervous at first when we started, Stu.
I'm good
It
now.
went away?
Yeah,
That's good now?
Just can't stop smiling.
Yeah. Get serious. Shit ain't funny.
Serious?
No.
Us three?
Yeah.
They're possible?
Yeah. Has that been a word with us?
I mean,
we're in the
I
James
don't think
Ryan
it's a
dictionary.
Serious? What is that? Sounds like cereal. I'm hungry. What's up? Speaking of serious, we're about to get real serious. Racism.
Ooh.
Fun, right? No. Just kidding. So the other night we were all over, and a friend of ours, not gonna name names, you can if you want, I don't care, is drop him the N-word, right? And he's not doing it in a hateful capacity. He's like not seriously saying it, but he's saying it with a hard R, you know, and you're around.
Wait, you talking about the first time you said it or the second time you said it?
Anytime he said it. All the times he said it. He says it a lot, too.
Yeah, exactly. So that means he says it a lot.
It's just part of his vocabulary.
Yeah, why is it part of his vocabulary?
That's a good question.
I know you're going to be listening to this later on, too, buddy. Anyway.
You know who you are. You ain't gonna say that.
We'll start first with that one.
Old creeping cooter.
Oh, yeah.
But, and that bothers you, obviously,
Yeah.
as a black dude.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the current situation that America's in? Do you think, like, racism is still, like,
Whoa, yeah.
like, as present as ever, or do you think it's getting better, or do you think it's getting worse, or what?
Oh, gosh.
Because I'm
If I wanna
curious
say
to
something, like, honestly, It's better that we can talk about it now. Because, like,
That's
that means
true.
it's getting better. Because used to, you wouldn't bring that up.
Right.
This is something that you would never bring
Like,
up.
even in, like,
It's just in the shadows.
the 80s or 90s,
Yeah.
like...
It was always there, it just never got as much publicity.
Yeah.
So it sounds like it's worse now, but really the fact that we're talking about it, it's out there, makes it, you know, it's slowly just going away, I feel like. And you need to be able to talk about stuff like that. Just, you know. You got anything to say, Stu?
I'm just thinking about this one thing. It's like, where did it come along the line where it was okay for people to start going around saying the N-word as much as they did? Like, why don't we say the C word more, or the B word more? Talking about my Latinos, like, why the N-words? Like, what started it? Like, where did it come from? You know, people say there's a difference.
Are you talking about, like, white people or, like, everyone?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Just why is it a thing that we say? Because originally it's like, it's derogatory. It's something bad.
It is derogatory.
It's something bad to your race. So why are you using it so much? Yeah. Like, and you said like cracker or something, like saying cracker or whatever like that. But it's not. I don't feel like it's the same. Because if somebody calls me a cracker, okay, yeah, I don't really care.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. That word is like has history. That's something that,
you know, and we joke like, if you say cracker or something, we say the N-word. Like, you give us permission or whatever. But it's a joke, you know.
Yeah, it's a joke. But
like, if someone seriously walked up and was like, "What's up, cracker?" Like, I don't care. But if someone walks up and calls you the N-word, like,
that's gonna get a punch.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. It's just, I guess because N-word was used to me to keep us more under, you know. I mean, you know, it means stupid, you know, ignorant.
Yeah.
And, you know, me saying like the C word is calling you a slave owner. It's not as bad as calling someone stupid. Would you rather be called a slave owner or stupid? You know, it's not. I mean, you can't really compare them.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just how I think about some things sometimes. It's like, I don't know.
Well, like, have you ever like experienced like actual, real, like, hate you because of your skin color, like racism, like ever in your life? Like, cause I know like we'll joke with you or something, like make a black joke every once in a while, but you know we love you and we know like.
Oh, you guys love
that's,
me?
Yeah, we love you, Stu.
I love you.
No, not like that. He just tried to kiss Willis.
Serious note.
I denied it.
No, what? Why would you say that? What? Who said that?
Because he said kiss Willis. I'm like,
the viewers have to know, dude.
No one kissed anybody. Try to.
No one.
Or even.
Okay.
Let's
get back to it. Let's get back to what we were talking about.
But no, I don't think not that I can remember. Like, have I gotten stares before? Of course.
Yeah.
But like, now I mean, no one's really just coming to my face, and you're not allowed to come in because you're black or yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, thank you Jesus that hasn't happened. You know.
But the scary thing is that's still out there. You know.
Oh yeah.
And I guess the most like prevalent form of like racism nowadays, and like correct me if y'all think something else, but like white parents or like whatever parents, you know, whatever race, like my daughter or my son isn't going to date a black person, or isn't going to date a Mexican or whatever, you know.
We love that. We love them to death, but we don't want our daughter or our son dating or marrying.
Yeah.
No, they're a great guy. They're a great guy. I love them as friends, but they're not going to date. Why?
But when you're saying
because you're black,
they're not.
Yeah. Like that's flat out racism to me.
Yeah, I do know people like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we love you, but our daughter. Whoa. Okay, I respect it. I guess.
That drives me crazy, you know, for like you. Like if I were putting that, you can't date my daughter because you're white. I would be like, what the heck? Like,
does that really have much to do with it too?
Yeah.
Like it's my skin color, but it's not.
Right.
That doesn't define who you
like,
are.
You just say you love me and I'm a great guy, but
exactly.
Just because I'm brown.
So you told me that you would rather have have your daughter marry some weed head, and I'm a guy who has straight A's all the time.
Exactly.
You would rather her go out with him and marry him. That makes perfect sense. Perfect. That's sarcasm, guys.
And I think it should be left up to the person dating. You know what I mean? Like, if when I'm a dad, guy, and I have a daughter. Oh God, I don't even want to think about it. But if I have a daughter or a son, I'm not gonna limit them to who they can or can't date. You want to date a black person? Date a black person. You want to date a person of your same gender? I'm still gonna love you. I'm still gonna, whatever.
Well, that goes to like racism is not something you're born with. You're not born hating somebody because they're skin tone. So you learn all that stuff is learned from parents.
Yeah. Not even parents, just
what's around
the
you.
the environment.
The environment around you. And like when people bring up racism as much as they have lately, I don't know if that's going to have a positive effect because it's out there, or a negative effect because kids are growing up hearing about it and listening to it all the time.
Yeah.
So they might choose not to be racist because they've heard of it and they've heard of the bad things that have happened. And they choose not to be like that, or that it's always talked about and it's not something that you just start off with.
Like I joke that
when you're young, you play with it and it's not like a race thing.
Exactly. Like I joke that I'm racist on my dad's side of the family, but
that's a joke. I'm serious about that. That's a joke.
Well, it's a joke because you don't genetically inherit that. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But not necessarily only on my dad's side of the family, my mom's side too. There are certain elements that are just you can tell that they still have those sort of mindsets. And it's mostly in the older people. You know what I mean? Because they grew up like that. Like my grandma had a black house cleaner, and her dad wouldn't like her mom giving the black house cleaner rides back to her house and stuff. But it's interesting to think about, if we're ever going to get to a point where it's just
Well, one thing I think about is it as bad in other countries as it is in America?
That's another good point.
We're the most diverse, but I feel like we have a lot more racism than some countries. Because in Europe and all that, they've slavery was never really a thing, or at least when America.
Well, it was,
slavery,
but it ended early.
Yeah. So it had some time to settle, and the racism kind of faded out.
And people don't America's obviously the poster boy for racism, but in South Africa they have apartheid law, and then Japanese people is one of the most racist cultures in the world, towards Koreans and Chinese especially. And it's bad. But no one super bad. There was a Tom Segura, he's a comedian. On one of his shows, he said he was on the set for a commercial, and there was a Japanese film producer guy, and his assistant was Korean. He walked up, and the Japanese guy just wasn't having it. So when the Korean guy walked away, he gave him a look, and Tom was like, "What was that look?" I saw that. And the Japanese dude just pointed to his arm, rubbed his arm skin color, and then just did it. And it was just that's it. And then in the bit he was like, "That is so clever. Why do we not just rub the arm?" But yeah, no, but they're, and listen, I don't have anything against Japanese people. I think they're great. Hate what Logan did to y'all. but I'm just saying, I don't want to say it's not fair, but people just need to.
Racism and stuff is just stupid. I put it that way. It's why? How can you judge somebody or the skin because of the color of their skin, but they don't have any, they don't have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When I was black, you know. It's not
Yeah.
my fault. It's not my fault. I'm not white. I'm not Mexican. I'm not Chinese. I'm not Asian. Which Chinese is Asian, but you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's not my fault. I can't do anything about that.
And like,
my skin.
yeah. And what was I gonna say?
Don't ask
It's
me.
not my fault.
Well, no, okay. It's not your fault, Steve. But and I think if you're born like certain skin, like you're born white, you're born black, you're born brown, yellow, red, purple, whatever. Like, be proud that you're that race.
Oh, I love my blacks.
Exactly. But like, don't get on to other people. Don't get on to other people for being proud. You know what I mean? That's like my whole deal.
Oh, yeah.
Not my whole deal, but like,
Yeah.
you know, I advocate for that. Like if someone walks in and says, "Yeah, I'm proud to be black," everyone's like, "You go, bro." Like, that's awesome. Someone walks in, "I'm proud to be white." You're like, all right,
Yeah, just
sit the fuck down, Colonel Sanders. Like, come on. So,
That's like Colonel Sanders. What?
do you think it's only white people that can be racist?
No.
Ooh, I know that's not.
Willis, you can't talk. You're white.
I know that's not.
No. Like I've heard people, you know, say, you know, like immigrants when they come up. But maybe I should say this word. It's just aliens or immigrants.
Either.
I say immigrants.
They're both
Legal
correct.
immigrants.
Okay, so
Or
we'll
just
say
immigrants.
the legal immigrants, when they come over, like they think they're better than blacks. Like I've just heard that before. I'm not like I've never experienced, but I mean I believe it's true, you know. And then you know I've seen, like I said, blacks. I know I shouldn't say I know, but I have seen blacks that don't like whites. That, you know, just
Well, no, I think we do know a few.
Yeah.
I mean, not you, but like on Twitter and stuff, I've seen people like, "Man, screw white people." Like, why? Because they're white. It's like, that's racism. No, black people can't be racism.
Yeah, where's it?
Reverse racism isn't a thing. You're right. It's just racism. There's no reverse about it. It's just.
Where did it come to a point where minorities can't be racist? But if I'm white, I'm racist to you if I say something. But if you say something back to me, it's not racist. I don't get that. If we're against another race, that's racism.
And it does have to do with, you know, the white man always being on top. The white man being slave owners, the white man being heads of state for the longest time and all of this.
or the majority. But
Yeah,
I guess that has
that's
to do with it. Like, racism.
that's
is
true.
Yeah.
But you know, and so that's why white people can't be racist. No, really. I mean, like black people can't be racist. That's what I meant to say. White people can definitely be racist. So can black. So can Latino. So can, you know,
That's it. Like what Willis said.
Olympus. I don't.
Like racism is learned. It's not, you know, it's just learned.
Yeah.
Anybody can be racist. Like anybody can be smart. You learn how to be smart. You can learn how to be racist.
It's racist to say that another race can't be racist. Kind of. You think that?
Yeah.
Then you just judge them on your racist.
Willis just dropped a mind bomb.
Yeah. Boom.
Man,
Sorry about that.
that's.
I pick up the pieces of my brain. Oh my god.
Oh man. Well, you know, we said serious wasn't in our vocabulary, but we just got pretty serious just then.
Oh, I mean, I
Racism
don't
is a
care
very
about
serious thing.
It is. We talked about some serious stuff. We talked about
one thing that will keep us serious when we're talking about race.
we talked about racism. We talked about suicide.
That
you
comes
know?
up a lot in like conversations though. Like we're
Yeah.
teenagers
Especially,
and
like,
racism's always coming up.
Because it's a part of our lives.
Yeah.
Like it or not, it is. You know.
So going back to the N word, is that racism? Like, but like it's because it's in like our. I don't know about y'all, but like it's in a lot of teenagers, well, people period. Like it's in their daily vocabulary.
Yeah.
Like they say it at least once an hour, at
And
least.
I think a lot of the times they don't say it to be racist.
Yeah.
It's like saying "What's up, dog?"
Yeah.
You know.
Like where did that?
Or "What's
come
up,
from?
brother?" You know.
Yeah. Who started? that?
Now people say "What's up?" inward.
I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
I can't say it.
So I think a lot of times people don't say it to be racist, you know. And I think it's funny where it's like, they're like, black people are like, that word has oppressed us for, like, they get on to people for saying it. But when it is said in a context like that, you know, just don't say it.
But, you know, I mean, I try not to be mad about it now.
Yeah.
It's like someone, I know I asked one of my fellow black people, you know, and I was like, how do you feel about people saying that, you know, because,
Yeah.
you know, football thing, or let's go to my N-words, and I was like, how do you feel about people around saying that? He was like, oh, so you can't do nothing about that, you know, that word is long gone. I was like, dang, he's right too.
I know who you're exactly who you're talking about. Just by.
EP?
Oh no, I thought you were talking about
No, okay.
TM. But
yeah, it's long gone. So no, I still have some kind of control over the ER. I don't see much of a difference, you know, like when we get serious.
yeah.
But like, you know, like our friend that we were talking about earlier. Yeah. Like that's too far for me. Too far.
Yeah. It's like sticks and stones, but then to a point, people need to, I guess, be aware of that. So I appreciate y'all coming on. That was a good time.
Anything for you, bud.
Appreciate it. I definitely want to have y'all on again.
Yep, more 3 ways to come.
More 3 ways to come, definitely.
Oh, we might have to have a forward one day, you know, for Riley Campbell.
Ooh, yikes. Da.
Yeah. Oh, Trey and Riley, next one.
Ooh. You know,
That'd be a good one.
we had
Be a lot about food.
we had the tall twins on. Next, we're gonna have the short round ones on. Let's do it. They'd be cussing each other out like the entire time. Trey would go to take a drink at the same time Riley would slap him. Yeah, earlier I said Stu's gonna kill Willis. Riley will actually kill Trey.
That might happen.
It might happen. No clickbait. All right.
Stay tuned now.
Yeah. Tune in next week. Love others. You know, don't be racist. And have a blessed day.